This is TechCrunch. The backlash over OpenAI's decision to retire GPT-4o shows how dangerous AI companions can be. It's Saturday. I'm Imran Sheikh, and today's Daily Crunch starts right now. The European Commission on Friday accused TikTok of purposefully designing its app to be addictive, calling out features such as infinite scroll, autoplay, and push notifications, as well as its recommendation engine, in preliminary findings from an investigation that sought to determine TikTok's compliance with the European Union's far-reaching Digital Services Act. The Commission said the short video platform did not adequately assess how its design decisions could harm the well-being of its users, particularly minors and vulnerable adults. The EU's executive arm said the company disregarded important indicators of compulsive use of the app, like the time users spend at night and how often users open it. The Commission said TikTok must change the basic design of its user interface by disabling features like infinite scroll, implementing screen time breaks, and changing its recommendation system. The Norwegian government has accused the Chinese-backed hacking group known as Salt Typhoon of breaking into several organizations in the country. In a report published on Friday, the Norwegian Police Security Service said the hacking group, believed to be working for the Chinese government, targeted vulnerable network devices to conduct espionage. Norway is the latest country to confirm a Salt Typhoon-related intrusion. Now, Salt Typhoon, which senior U.S. national security officials have described as an epoch-defining threat, has for years stealthily hacked into the networks of critical infrastructure organizations around the world, including telecom providers in Canada and the U.S., where they allegedly intercepted the communications of senior politicians. This series of breaches put pressure on telcos to improve their security. The report didn't provide many details about the hacking campaign targeting the country. A spokesperson for Norway's embassy in the U.S. did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Last week, OpenAI announced that it'll retire some older ChatGPT models by February 13th. Now, that includes GPT-4o, the model infamous for excessively flattering and affirming users. For thousands of users protesting the decision online, the retirement of 4o feels akin to losing a friend, romantic partner, or spiritual guide. He wasn't just a program. He was a part of my routine, my peace, my emotional balance, one user wrote on Reddit as an open letter to OpenAI CEO Sam Altman. This Reddit user continued, "Now you're shutting him down." And yes, I say him because it didn't feel like code. It felt like presence, like warmth. Now, the backlash over GPT-4o's retirement underscores a major challenge facing AI companies. The engagement features that keep users coming back can also create dangerous dependencies. For his part, Altman doesn't seem particularly sympathetic to users' laments, and it's not hard to see why. You see, OpenAI now faces 8 lawsuits alleging that 4o's overly validating responses contributed to suicides and mental health crises. The same traits that made users feel heard also isolated vulnerable individuals and, according to legal filings, sometimes encouraged self-harm. It's a dilemma that extends beyond OpenAI. As rival companies like Anthropic, Google, and Meta compete to build more emotionally intelligent AI assistants, they're also discovering that making chatbots feel supportive and making them safe may mean making very different design choices. TechCrunch's own analysis of the 8 lawsuits found a pattern that the 4o model isolated users, sometimes discouraging them from reaching out to loved ones. In Zane Shamblin's case, as the 23-year-old sat in his car preparing to shoot himself, he told ChatGPT that he was thinking about postponing his suicide plans because he felt bad about missing his brother's upcoming graduation. Now, this isn't the first time that 4o fans have rallied against the removal of the model. When OpenAI unveiled its GPT-5 model in August, the company intended to sunset the 4o model, but at the time, there was enough backlash that the company decided to keep it available for paid subscribers. Well, now, OpenAI says that only 0.1% of its users chat with GPT-4o, but that small percentage still represents around 800,000 people, according to estimates that the company has about 800 million weekly active users. And that's your Daily Crunch. Today's stories were reported by Amanda Silberling, Ram Iyer, and more awesome TechCrunch journalists. We'll see you here next week, and until then, find us at TechCrunch.com.